Hi guys, welcome to my home takeover. Come on in. I'm Roddy Clarke, a writer, presenter and consultant within the design and interiors world. And I look at the social and environmental impacts of design and how we all play a role in changing the future ahead. Through my life, I've often been quite transient in spaces that I've lived in. For instance, this space, I moved in last year in November, I'm here till September. For me, art gives me that chance and opportunity to turn a temporary space into what feels like a permanent one. For my home takeover, I've curated a selection of pieces with strong narratives which focus on topics around sustainability, self-expression and climate change, and also ones which make the most of this amazing sea view I have here. So this piece is called Outside the Rain Doth Fall by Oscar T. Wilson, and I selected it firstly because I love the way that he's captured the movement of water, and living on the seafront, this is something that I have the privilege of witnessing every single day, and regardless of if it's raining, if it's bright sunshine, if it's windy, the sea is different every single day. And how he's done it in an abstract way with the colour tones and the depth of the acrylic that he's used, it's magical because it's got so much movement within the piece and just really mirrors the ferocity of the sea and how wild it is. Art is such an expression of who we are. It showcases our personality, our character, our likes, our dislikes. For me now, just seeing these on my walls and knowing that when guests come over for dinner, they'll get a chance to see more of who I am and more of my own personal story. These original works are by Eva Merendes, a Greek artist, titled Numb and Now It's Gone. I chose these from an aesthetic viewpoint. I fell in love with them. I love minimal abstract forms. I like the way that she's let the ink run on the paper, and what she talks about in creating these pieces is in letting the ink take a natural course on the surface. It's almost like letting go and letting life happen as it will. And I love that motto sometimes, and I live my life almost according to that. So this piece is called Teardrop by Blandine Bardeau. She's a French artist living in London, and I selected her work because of the way that she uses sustainable materials such as vegetable skins to create the dyes. And it's fascinating. I feel sustainability in art isn't something that's discussed or talked about a lot. With the crisis that we're facing currently, it's really interesting to see how she's using what we would class as a waste product to create these really strong pigments and something that's stunningly beautiful from something that is a waste product. So these two pieces are by a British artist called Joanna Layla. I selected them because of the narrative behind the pieces. They are part of a series of 5, and they each represent a different element of the earth. This one represents fire, and this one water. and she's looking at the impact that we have as humanity on the Earth's elements and the destruction that is taking place. Whilst it is quite a sober topic, it's really important how she's using her medium to bring this to the forefront of the conversation. If you look at the bottom half of this piece, the grey and smoky nature of how the forest is burning with the green resembling the forest above it really hits home as to the reality of the destruction that is going on. Again here, the small blue square represents how we as a human race are overshadowing the ocean and constantly polluting it. With topics like sustainability and our impact on the environment around us, it can be difficult to discuss and sometimes brings contention. This is where, for me, art plays a powerful role in bringing such topics to the forefront of a conversation. Art connects with everyone on a different level. And in her work, Joanna is helping to highlight the current situation and the current destruction that's going on around us. I love supporting emerging artists, but ordinarily it's been quite difficult to explore and discover them. However, thanks to indie art galleries like Bleur, it's now possible to do that, even on an online perspective. And it's really exciting to see the talent that's coming through the ranks. Thanks for watching. That was my home takeover. Until next time, ciao, adios, goodbye.